Hello, everybody. Welcome or welcome back. My name is Monique, and I'm on a financial health journey to create an inheritance for the generations to come. And I want to do that through consistency and discipline. First, I want to thank everybody who's liked or commented on any of my videos, but most of all, those who have subscribed over the last 72 hours. I think I got over the 100 subscriber mark. So, yay. I don't know how. I don't know what algorithm I hit. I don't know who may have mentioned me in the past in any type of YouTube videos, and that's making a huge assumption. But at the end of the day, something happened, and I saw about 20 new subscribers, like I said, in the last 72 hours, and I'm so incredibly thankful and grateful. I truly started this channel as a way to hold myself accountable, but I do understand, recognize, and appreciate the journey and the community as a whole, and all of us kind of working towards the same goals, even though we got different ways of getting there. So for anyone who's decided to take this journey with me, thank you, thank you, thank you. I have been trying to get myself together. So the last savings challenge that I did, I had a lot of, I went back and looked at the video. You guys might have noticed I don't do any editing really to any of my videos. I just make them, I listen to them to make sure I don't say anything too crazy. And then I go ahead and post it, and that's pretty much it. But I did see where I was just a little too disorganized overall, and that was an issue. And you guys probably hear the jangle of a collar because that's my little puppy. Let me take his collar off. He's under my feet now. Okay, so but I was a little too disorganized. And so I needed to clean things up a little bit, especially because I had a lot of labels that I was using for different envelopes just based on the ones that I had gotten in from Amazon. And I was trying to make them work the way that they could, so that I did not have to worry about spending any additional money. But with that said, like some of the sinking funds, for example, the sinking fund that I had for my daughter, Corinne, it said debt as the label. Like, what sense does that make? So what was happening is, as I'm going in trying to update my sinking funds envelopes, it's like I'm trying to match up what I labeled it versus what it really is. And it was just a hot mess. Plus, there were some other decisions that I made. So me and my puppy just got back from Starbucks. And while I was driving back, I realized that I need to become a little bit more organized around my savings challenges overall, and really what I want to accomplish in 2024. And I started to think through, and I came home and I went to start writing this out. And then I'm like, no, let's just go ahead and make a video. Because if I take the time to write it all out, then I got to take the time to schedule a video, and it's probably not going to happen. So I pulled everything out. That's what I did. I'll show you what I've already started doing to help get myself more organized. And then I will talk through some of the things that I've done. I'm going to transfer a little bit of money because I'm going to stop some savings funds, savings challenges, and roll that money into other areas, because I'm really starting to hone in on what my goals are, and this will be in prep for 2024. So I ordered some stuff that I have coming as well. So we're going to talk through all of that and kind of get started. So what you'll notice first is that I've got a couple of new binders. So I really had a lot of these plastic binders like this. They were fine, but the width of them was just a little, I guess, as you say, as you start to add more items into that, and this piece starts to bulk up and these envelopes start to bulk up, it was not handling it that well. So I went online for Etsy, and this just happened a couple of days ago. So I'm filming this on Saturday, December 9th. I'll probably upload the video either Sunday or Monday. So in the last couple of days, I went to Amazon, and one of these binders, I don't know which one, I don't know which color, I think it's the green. One of these binders was $3.98. It's on a clearance because they have an overstock issue. So this binder was less than $4. And yeah, that spoke to my budgeting senses very well. But with that, I still needed to add another one. And this one was only $4.99. The pink one was only $4.99. So overall, I got two binders, which included a whole lot of envelopes, a whole lot of labels, etc. For roughly about $10. Got them in the mail in a couple of days with Amazon Prime. Then I realized, well, I'm going to still have the same problem because I don't have the right labels. But I remember from my paper planning days that I had ordered, and this is going to make a lot of noise. Sorry. But I ordered some, not ordered, I went to Target and had gotten some labels. You have the bigger labels and you have the smaller labels, all of them together. It was like $4.98 if I'm not mistaken. And I still had this left. So it looks jacked up now, not a lot left. But that's because I was able to use them to create my own labels. And now my category names on the envelopes match a lot better with the actual category names that I have in Ally for those sinking funds and then for the savings challenges as well. All right, so, and I'll walk through those in a minute. So what am I keeping? Let me say this too. What am I keeping for 2024? So first thing is my coin tower. I created this myself. This is a organizer, glass organizer that they sell on Amazon for roughly $9.99. I think it was less than $10. And then these are the same stickers, letter stickers that I just showed you from Target. That's when I initially, I guess, bought these stickers. No, I bought these stickers as a part of my paper planning, sorry. But I used them for this. And so I am still going to use this. This is how I capture my change. Yes, I do have some cash that I work with every now and then for variable expenses. And I save money in cash based on the variable expense money that I don't spend. And then sometimes I just have cash in my pocket. Sometimes my kids will give me money and ask me to send them the money online, but they'll give me cash for it, etc. So yes, I do end up with cash sometimes, although for the most part, I am a cashless budgeter. And I do collect my coins, and then after a while, I'll go ahead and deposit those. I do not have a coin savings tracker. It is one of the things that I will be introducing in 2024 once I find one that I like. But I do collect coins in this coin tower, and I will continue to do that. Next, I have my cash from variable expenses. So one of the things you might know, every week I give myself $320 to spend. Whatever money I don't spend out of that, I go ahead and take it out of the bank, and that Thursday, because my variable expense week starts every Friday. So I'll go to the bank, take out what was left over that I did not spend, put it in this jar, and I use this to help supplement my savings challenges that I have. So this is something else in a process that I will continue as well. Great note, I saved almost $120 this past week. And I was able to actually go ahead and take care of one of my scratch offs that I've been saving for a while. So it looks like my green binder is specific for sinking funds. These look like sinking funds. My sinking funds are cashless, meaning this is prop money that's here because the money is in an Ally account, high yield savings account, and that's where I'm actually saving the money itself. But I do use prop money in order to be able to show what money is in each of the envelopes. All right, so that's what my green binder is going to be used for. I did go through, and these were some of the ones that I did have to change. So I have pet care. This is for Xerxes, my puppy. I have one for gifts. I have one now. This used to say debt because that's what I had a label that said. So I've been able to change that for Corinne, my daughter. That's still my responsibility. I have two other kids. They're older. They are responsible for themselves. I'll always be their parent, but I am not mothering them any longer. So they are they are responsible for all of their own bills, etc. But Corinne, I still got to take care of her. I also have car maintenance. I have a category for beauty. This is the self-care one. And this is important to me because I did not have this a couple of months ago, but I realized that needed to be a priority, that I do need to make sure that I am taking care of myself. We have one for household. and this has come in handy quite a bit. I was able to pull from this, and I think I might have to pull from it again. I got to order some doorknob or get some doorknobs, light bulbs, those types of things, of course. I have one for deductibles, any deductibles that I have, myself or my daughter. I have one for taxes. This one didn't have a label at all because I didn't have anything that matched up with taxes, but I was able to use those stickers to get that one documented correctly. So I have a sinking fund for taxes. I have one for property insurance. I take care of those costs myself. I do not have that rolled into my mortgage payment, and I contribute to this every paycheck, and then I pay for it every quarter, so every 3 months. And then I created one, and I think I got this idea from Sita. I think her name is Sita Budgeting Journey. I think it's her YouTube channel. I will make sure to put her name for sure in the description. But she had one for lawn care, and I realized I need one for lawn care. So these months where I'm not having to worry about that, going ahead and starting to save up will help, because sometimes it is difficult in the spring and summertime. You're traveling more during that time. You're spending more on gas. I know everybody's been complaining about the gas, but if you look at historically, gas always goes up in the spring and the summer because people like to travel, people like to visit, people are out and about. It always goes down in the fall and the winter. It gets dark faster. People tend to stay in the house more. It's cold, at least here in this area, etc. So I need one for yard. If I can go ahead and start saving up now, that will help offset the cost that I always see in the spring and in the summer. So I thought that was a great idea, and I decided to copycat that. I have one for Jim's My Business side hustle. I just give myself $5 if I want to make any jewelry or try some things out. I have the money for that. And then we have one for emergencies. I'm almost at my 1,000 mark as far as that baby step is concerned for Dave Ramsey. I was at $1,000 before. I've had to keep pulling out, and I'm having to generate that back and get back up there. I'm around $800 now. Instead of giving $50 every paycheck, this upcoming paycheck, I'm going to cut that back to $25 since I'm closer to getting to that 1,000 mark like I want to. And I'm going to allocate the other $25 now towards a yard or lawn care. So that's how I'm offsetting the cost for that. And then I have a bills buffer that's in a online account. And then I have a variable expense savings buffer that's in an online account as well. And so that's going to be my binder for 2024 for sinking funds. Next is my binder for savings and savings challenges that I'm going to do. So I have one that I'm handling as far as a scratch off is concerned. I'm going to use this scratch off for to fund this particular one. And again, there are some other scratch offs that I have from the average budget as well that I will use later. But this one in particular is for my daughter for her birthday. So just to make sure that I have the extra funds to be able to take her and her friends out to do some fun stuff in January. And then I don't have an envelope for it, but it's here. I have a mini savings. Don't know if you guys can see that. A mini challenge that I have. And that's this. It's something I created myself. These business card holders. Amazon had them 2 for $5.98. I bought 2 of them, and I bought some stickers, 2-inch labels. I don't know if that's 1 inch or 2 inch. I think that's 2-inch labels. And I pulled all of the even numbers, 2 through 50. And I'm going to save these amounts. And when I'm done, I should have $650. Now, this is one that I really want to get done a little bit sooner rather than later. And I want to be a little bit more aggressive with it. So you're going to see me adjust some money on this video to help add into this one so that I can try and get this one done sooner. Okay, so I'm going to put that over to the side, but we will be doing something with that. So this is my tracker and how I'm tracking for that. I have Pay Date savings challenge, where whatever day I get paid, whatever date that is, that's the amount that I save. So I got paid on December 1st. I put $1 in here. I get paid again on December 15th. I'll put $15 in here. So that's how I'm keeping track of that. Glamopoly. So this is the one where for the Glamopoly, I just created this envelope, and then driving home today, I was like, do I really want to save for Glamopoly and my mini challenge. Which one is more important? Glam I've always pulled out and can always pull out whenever I need to save up. It's one that's it's a laminated sheet that I got from Conversation. It was a digital download, and I can do that one at any time whenever I get ready. That card is hanging up and it'll always be there. But I really want to concentrate on getting this one done. So I am going to go ahead and I'm going to pull the money that I currently have in Glamopoly out. Looks like that was $78. So I'm going to pull that out. I'm going to put it over here to the side because I'm going to use some of that to stuff this and potentially something else. We'll see. All right. Then after that, and I'm going to actually I'll move this to the back or move it out of this envelope so it won't be here the next time I open this up on a video. So then I have my family savings, and I'm going to keep all of these. I actually just started them a couple of paychecks ago, so about a month ago. And now I finally have some names that associated with exactly what it's supposed to be for. So first, Auntie's Babies, and that's for, I have 3 younger nieces and nephews. Everybody else is older, but I have 3 younger ones, and I want to be able to do cute things with them and also support them on fundraisers that they have or school functions that they have. And so this is for Auntie's Babies, and that's what I'm going to pull out for that. I have one set aside for family fun, just so that if we want to go to the movies, if we want to go bowling, if we want to do anything, myself and the girls, then I'll have the money to do that. This one says miscellaneous because it'll change just based on what the need is from a family standpoint. Right now, I'm saving up for our family reunion. So that's what I'm using this for. I do want to note that I was able to save, I think I mentioned before, $120 this past week for my variable expenses. I took most of that and put it in this jar, but I had a $75 scratch off that I did about a month ago, and I was still trying to save up for that. I was at $40. I needed another $35. I went ahead and funded that with the $35 from that money that I saved for variable expenses, and then I scratched off another one. So this one is at 25. So that felt good to be able to get that big number out of the way. On this one, I was feeling a little dejected because I was about to be 3 paychecks in and still trying to save up $75. So I was happy that I was able to save a lot of extra money for my variable expenses, and I went ahead and put it in there. Family vacation is another one that I have, and then holiday decorations is another one as well. My daughter really wants to start decorating for each of the holidays, and we want to buy the little Christmas houses and stuff in honor of her granny, my mother-in-law, so that she can kind of have something that Granny used to do, and we'd be able to, I want to be able to support that. So that is going to be my savings challenges for this particular binder. My general, what you'll see going forward on my finance sheets, you'll see one savings challenge that says general, and then you'll see one savings challenge that says family. So the total amount that I want to save for pay date, the scratch off and the mini savings challenge will be listed for general. And then all of the ones that I just covered, the 5 that I covered for the family, will be under the family savings challenge. So we'll have that. Then I found this on Amazon. Again, another sale. I know it was less than $5. It actually might have been less than $4 too. As it might have been less than $4, but it's a low income savings challenge. And I said, okay, I want to get started on this. And that's where this other plastic kind of envelope comes from. And I've got 3 right now that I am saving for. I may roll these up into the savings challenge overall binder. And I think that's what I'll do, because I don't really have to have these many binders available. And I've only got 3 that I want to work on that's in this book right now. So this was another idea from Sita, where she has an Etsy, I guess, envelope, so she can save up money for what she wants to spend on Etsy, so that she's accounting for it and not having to pull resources from someplace else. And I thought that that was a great idea. So I wanted to do an Etsy one. Her budget limit was $100. I think that's what I decided on for mine too. So for the low income savings challenge, I'm going to do this one. So I'm going to do this $100 goal one and mark these items off until I get to $100. And my hope is that I can get to $100 before I start spending out of this envelope, but who knows? Okay, so that's the first one. The second one is going to be for debt. I want to make some extra debt payments as well. So I looked through the book to see what amount we wanted to start with to try and do for extra debt, and I came up to this one. So we're going to start with a 100 days savings challenge. The goal is, let me get a little closer, 100 days savings challenge. The goal is $500. Each star is supposed to represent $5 right here. And once you fill up all the stars, you'll have $500. And then this will be a $500 debt payment that I will make, hopefully to my Discover card, but we'll see. So I do want to do one specific for debt. So I have that one. And then, and I'm talking about a lot of things I'm going to go ahead and do on camera, so it's already done. It's to hold myself accountable. And then I have one for 52 week as well. So the 52 week one was pretty interesting because most of the time when you see a 52 week goal, it is around saving large amounts of money, right, for 52 weeks. So what I'm supposed to do for this 52 week challenge is it's supposed to be a 52-week challenge. The goal is supposed to be $10,000. And you guys might say, oh, wow, Monique, that's aggressive. No, I'm not going to say $10,000. No. All right, so I saw these amounts, and so it says for week one, this paper says I should save $125. But that's not what Monique's going to do. What Monique is going to do is she's going to add 1 plus 2 plus 5. Yes. So instead of saving $125, I'm going to add 1 plus 2 plus 5. That's going to be $8. And that's how much money I'm going to save. So I don't know at the end of the day what this will end up being, like as far as how much I'm going to save. It won't be $10,000, but that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add the three numbers together that they have listed here on the week instead of saving that actual amount. So it starts on this page and then it continues on to the next page, but that is what I'm going to do. So week one, whenever I get started, I'm going to save $8, not $125. So mark that off and make sure I remember. So these are the three savings challenges that I want to do there. And while I'm thinking about it, since we just talked about it, and because, sorry for shaking the camera, but it's easier to just do instead of saying you're going to do and end up not doing. It's easier, honestly, just to do. So I'm going to go in and that's what I'm going to do. These are savings challenges that I'm just saving for right now. We're not working on those. So I'm going to go ahead and add those here. So that'll reduce my binder count from 3 to 2. I do have another binder that's coming from Butterfly Digital Co. This was someone or a binder that I saw, savings binder that I saw on Cash Bear Mama's site. And when I saw it, I realized immediately that it was the one for me. I've been looking for one where I have very low amounts. I'm taking out the glam since we're not using that anymore. And so now this binder should be straight, and all these to-dos I was giving myself to do after the video, they're already done. The Butterfly Digital Co. She has a yearly, it looks like she has a yearly savings challenge. So every month, January, February, March, there's a card on the amount that you would save. Most of the amounts are low, $80, $90 per month, which fit in perfectly. I think there was one month that might have been way higher than that. But outside of that, we're looking at $80 to $90 every month. And that is I believe that is doable for me. When I went on her site on Etsy, she had one price, and I think it was $20-something. I can't remember for sure, but that one price was with the actual savings challenge and envelopes. But she also had an option there for just savings challenges only. No envelopes, no binder, nothing like that. And that was a cheaper cost. That's the one that I did. When I ordered these binders from Amazon, they each came with 12 or 16 envelopes that I am clearly not using because I already had some. So I have my own envelopes. All I need are the savings cards themselves or the trackers themselves. And so I did go ahead and order those, and those should be on the way, and I'm very excited. So thank you, Cash Mama Bear. Cash Bear Mama for that idea. All right, so I'm gonna put all of those aside. Here's the money that I got from Glamopoly: 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65. Ooh, this bill has been through it all. 70, 75, 77, 78. So that's $78. And I want to decide what I'm going to do. So I'm going to hold off on the low income savings challenges. We'll leave those alone. I am going to put that money here and all of this money into these little buckets. All right. So, and another reason why I want to do this is because I have a lot of the higher amounts and I want to get rid of those while I can. So that's what I'm going to start with. So I'm going to do $50. And that goes in here. That's great. And then we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28. It's 28 free. Why, yes. Why, yes, it is. All right. That is what we're going to do. And this is smaller. So let me see if there's a 20 that I have in here, because those are little small. Yeah, let's just do it out of here. Those are little small, little envelope things. So I'm going to take that 20, 5, 10, 15, 20 and put that in here. Okay. That works. All right, so I suspended Glamopoly. I was able to reallocate that money and mark off 2, 25, 26, 27, 28. Mark off 2 additional ones for my mini challenge. Let's see how much that increased. I got 50 and 28. So that was $78. I guess I'm going to pull this back out again because I need to write in $78. So today is the 9th. 12/9. I'm going to save $78. And just like that, 129 plus 78. Just like that, I am at $207. $7. All right, and that makes me feel a whole lot better. So I am closer to my goal. Okay, thanks everybody for giving me a moment to go through this. I appreciate it. I am thinking about what I could do for some type of subscriber giveaway since I'm over 100 subscribers. We'll see how that all works out. But I appreciate your time, and you guys have a good one.